Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. It is hot and terrible out here in the Pacific Northwest right now. We are in what they call a heat wave. Christ almighty, I think we're going to be hitting probably 90 degrees today. The air conditioner's on, but you know I'm not in the room with the air conditioner. We're out packing, getting ready to move, and it is just a hot mess right now. Let's go ahead and you probably want to hear what you're here to listen about, and that's probably Deathmachine. So let's talk about Deathmachine. If I call him Warmech as well, I apologize. The two are pretty interchangeable for me. And first, let's go ahead and talk about the Warmeck card. And the Warmeck card does come with the death, is basically what you're pulling for, and it gives you the Deathmachine summon. And the Warmeck card is pretty good. It gives HP 400, attack 119, magic 43, pierce attack resistance plus 10, and area attack resistance plus 20. Some important things to note about area attack resistance plus 20 is that it's a very good ability. I would make the argument it's almost as powerful as Odin, because you have Odin with his single attack resistance, and then you have Warmech with his area attack resistance. So what type of attacks is area attack resistance going to protect you against? Well, you can see I have all of these units over here on the right side, and I think the most important unit it's probably going to protect you from is Kilfei in the upcoming future, because she's pretty much like a magic shotgun that just walks around and blows people up. Her area attack is what she's pretty much known for, and being able to have a bit of a defense against that is always powerful. You also have Gilgamesh, you have Sid with Hallowed Bolt, you have Victoria with Dragon Dive, you have Glaciella coming in the near future, you have Agrius coming in the near future. Keep in mind this is also extra effective against Victoria and Agrius because you do get that pierce attack resistance plus 10. Very effective against Medina's Limit Burst and Miranda's Limit Burst. Of course, Rain casts so many AoE fire spells, it's going to be effective against stopping damage from Rain. Frederica with Barrage, and probably a unit you're all not thinking too much about yet, but Summer Lilith, whenever she comes out in Global, is also going to be affected by this card as well. And there's also an element we have to talk about here, which is the fact that it's going to be really hard to max this card as well. So in the grand scheme of things, when we're looking at this and when we're thinking about this, we have to keep in mind that we're looking at this as a 4-star level 99, and most people won't be able to max out this card. I'm a whale, and I seriously doubt I will be able to max out this card. This card is one of those cards that, because it's limited time, it's going to be extremely hard to pull so many copies of it to max it out that I almost don't even think it's possible nor worth it to pull on this. This is going to be on a separate banner, right? So you have Warrior of Light on one banner, and then you're going to have Warmech on another banner. And as far as I know, that's how it is. And I don't know about most of you guys, but I'm going to be pulling for Warrior of Light. And if I am pulling for Warmech, it's only going to be for one copy of the card so that I can get the Esper. And that's pretty much what I'm shooting for right now. I think it is possible that, you know, there might be a banner upcoming next week where maybe both of them are featured. You never know. Maybe there'll be a banner where both are featured. Woo! Sorry, just woke up, guys. But honestly, if they're not like that, I'm only going to pull for one copy of Warmech just because the Esper is so powerful. So do I think this is a card that's worth it? It's definitely worth it if you max it out. Do I think it's worth the amount of Visior you would probably have to spend to max it out? No, I do not. I think chasing limited time cards is frivolous unless they are completely game-changing. Let's talk about Warmeck the Esper, because Warmeck the Esper is very interesting. Now, Warmeck the Esper is a fire element Esper, and it's very important to note here that the Warmech raid is dark element. So there's a lot of people who might be expecting the Warmech raid to be fire element or expect the Warmeck Esper to be dark element. It's actually neither, so the Esper's fire element and the raid is dark element. So that's a little bit confusing, I understand, so just keep that in mind. You're going to get 10% ice resistance, which is going to be wonderful against Victoria, against Medina. You're also going to get 933 HP, and you notice here that I'm comparing it against Golem. Ooh, I can't stop yawning, y'all. And the reason I'm comparing it against Golem is they are very identical. If you are looking to build a brawling composition team, having a combo of Warmech and Golem on your team, oh, it's going to be powerful, let me tell you. Notice they almost have exactly the same stats. It's literally line by line, they almost have exactly the same. Golem has a little bit more dex, Warmech has a little bit more magic, and Warmech, of course, has a little bit more agility as well. Golem, of course, has that lightning 10%, and where they're really going to differ is on their abilities here. And this is kind of the Warmech board that we're looking at. So Warmech has accuracy +4, fire resistance up, defense up, poison resistance, ice resistance, missile resistance, which is interesting because I actually believe they said he had pierce resistance in the video. I'm gonna have to double check that. That's really interesting because I think they said that they had I think actually the word that Justin used was he's gonna be good against poking units. So that's interesting that War the Vision Calc has missile resistance and Ultima has missile resistance as well. That might have been a mistake in their video. Evasion rate, of course, and machine killer. So he is going to be good against the Warmech raid that's coming out next week. Now I'm really wondering about this missile resistance. I'm wondering if I got something wrong or if they got something wrong. And if I have to guess, most of the time I would say I'm the one that gets something wrong, but very rarely am I wrong, and both War the Vision's Calc and Ultima are wrong, and Wiki. So I'm thinking we might be right on this. I'm gonna go double check that video now, because I think I'm crazy. Probably the most important things on Warmech, though, is gonna be the increased defense. He's the only Esper besides Golem that's gonna be increasing defense for us, so very powerful, particularly, like I said, if you're running a double brawler comp. And he's going to actually have missile resistance, which of course in the current meta that we're in right now is wonderful. That ice resistance against Victoria gonna be just as powerful. And I think overall Warmech, if you can pull one copy of him, gonna be absolutely great. I can't say more good things about him as an Esper. The card, I'm kind of like, eh. But if you guys are looking to maybe pull on this banner, or hoping, maybe not for Warrior of Light, but something else, definitely pull on the Warmech banner. Why not? Give it a try. Try and get him. He could be really good, especially if you already have Golem. You could use the both of them on a team. You could do like Warrior of Light, Sid, I don't know, what else? What else is a terrible unit that's disgusting? Ayaka, and you could put like Golem, Warmech, and something else in there, and just be like, oh god, the defense, oh, the brawler comp would be beautiful. Anyway, something to think about. Oh, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you guys are all going to have a great rest of your day. If you are going to buy Visior, please do use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins. You can also use my sponsorship link, dig.gs/offer. My dig.gs/offer is going to give you a better deal on your Amazon coins than my dig.gs/coins, unless you're looking at buying $400 or more on the dig.gs/coins. So make sure you check out both of them, figure out which one's going to be the best deal for you and the right purchasing decision. And thanks ahead of time. It's one of the best ways to support me, and I do appreciate it. Of course, we do stream every day of the week except for Monday and Thursday. We do have a really big stream coming up this Tuesday, and we're super excited for it because it's going to be the Warrior of Light pull stream. I hope to see all of you guys there, and really, I'm just super stoked for it. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube, and have a great rest of your day.